My name is Kiran Makkar, and today I'm going to share with you ideas for a cue card that has been seen in May and June 2015 in the IELTS speaking module. Describe a situation that others didn't tell you the whole truth. What the situation was, who was involved, why they didn't tell you the whole truth, and explain how you felt when you found out that you were not told the whole truth. Normally, we should be truthful and honest with each other for a harmonious relation. But sometimes one has to hide the truth so as not to hurt the other person. Here, I would like to talk about one situation when my friend hid the truth from me. It so happened it was my 16th birthday. I had invited four friends over for dinner. By 8 o'clock, three of them had arrived. One of my friends, Nisha, did not come. We waited till 8:30. Then I called to ask her why she hadn't come. She replied that she had some unexpected guests and so she couldn't come. She felt sorry for not having informed me earlier. I felt really bad, but then I celebrated my birthday with my other three friends. My mother had made delicious Chinese dishes for us. She had made Manchurian, cheese chili, and spring rolls. She had also baked a cake, and we all enjoyed the dinner. After dinner, we played housey and also danced a lot. I really missed my friend who hadn't come. Normally, she is very conscientious, and I felt strange that she hadn't told me in time. The next day, I went to her house, but there was nobody there. So I called her, and then I came to know that her mother had taken ill suddenly and had to be hospitalized. She didn't want to spoil my party, and so she didn't tell me the truth. She knew that if she had told me the truth, I would not have celebrated my birthday. I ran to the hospital to see her mother. Her mother was in the ICU as she had suffered a minor heart attack, but she was out of danger by then. It was really very thoughtful of her to hide the truth from me, but I felt very bad within my heart that I had believed her lie. I should have understood that she was hiding something. My friendship with her grew stronger after that, and today we are the best of friends. So this was one idea on which you could speak this cue card. This is just that my friend is normally very conscientious. I have just made up a story like that. Conscientious means a person who goes into the minutest details of thing, very meticulous and very particular. And from such a person, you cannot expect that she would forget to call you in time and tell you. So I've used the word here, conscientious. Uh, there are some other synonyms if you want to use a simpler word. You can say uh, reliable, careful. You can use careful, thorough, meticulous. All these are synonyms, but conscientious suits here the best. And then I shall discuss some follow-ups also. On what occasions do white lies happen? So white lies are lies which are told uh, so as not to hurt the sentiments of the other person, uh, to hide the embarrassment of the other person, just to sometimes just to motivate or encourage the other person. For example, if a child comes to you and asks you whether her drawing is good or not, you just say that it is very good, even if it is not, just to motivate and encourage the child. And so, such occasions, white lies happen. A doctor can also tell a white lie to a patient suffering from fourth stage of cancer. so that the patient doesn't lose hope and he can just tell her that she'll be okay. But then a doctor has to be truthful, but sometimes white lies have to be told. Does lying help people feel less embarrassed? Definitely, at times lies do help people feel less embarrassed. Uh, Sometimes, for example, uh, you know that your friend has worked very hard to lose weight, and she's wearing something which is not suiting her. She's looking fat in that, and if she asks you just to keep her, just not to hurt her, you can say that she's looking okay. This can hide her embarrassment. If you are very truthful and you tell her that she's not looking good, she might feel embarrassed and uh, very conscious after that. Should friends be honest with each other all the time? Well, ideally, friends should be honest with each other all the time because friendship is based on honesty, reliability, truthfulness, but an occasional white lie here and there just to just for the good of the other person is acceptable. Do you think lying is a crime? Lying is something which is definitely not good. But it is not punishable. It is not a crime that way, but why we should not lie. White lies are okay, but then one should not lie purposefully. Can you give us some examples of the lies you have told? Oh, well, to be honest, once I told a lie to my mother. I went with my friends for a movie. I came home late after school and I told my mother that I was at my friend's house studying. She accepted my explanation for being late, but then after that, my conscience kept pricking me, and I owned up after a day, and I told her that I had told her a lie. So she was very good with me at that time. I expected I'd get a big spanking from her, but she didn't say anything. And because I had owned up, and since then I've never told a lie to my mother. Do you think people should lie to their colleagues at work? Definitely not. I don't think people should lie to their colleagues at work because colleagues are the people with whom you share uh, uh, quality time. You share 8 to 10 hours of your day with them, and if even if once you are caught telling a lie or hiding something from your colleague, then you will never be able to build your credibility again. And relationships with colleagues should be very transparent and honest. Should husband and wife lie to each other? Here again, ideally, husband and wife should never lie to each other because marriage is a relationship which is based on trust and it should never be broken. But here also, an occasional white lie here and there, is acceptable. So these are just examples of few answers that you can give, and I would like you to share. If you have any other answers, I would like you to share them in the comment section so that we can put up some more answers, and many people would get to know more answers, example answers for these questions. I hope you enjoyed this cue card. Thank you.